Mm, okay. Welcome to another video. In here, we are going to explain you about the process of translation, like in pairs by two people. The two documents that that we translated were the internal diversity of birds in the shoreline of an island in the southern of Gulf of Mexico and the influence of habitat fragmentation of genetic diversity of a rare bird species that commonly face environmental fluctuations. Okay, the first document was led by me and the other was led by my partner, Maria Goretti. And well, the process in pairs is a little bit difficult than individual because you know that if you translate the document by your own, you can, well, you have more facilities such as that you know the words that you are using because remember that in translation you must be like constant with the words. If you translate the word in a way, you need to translate that word in the same way as many times as it appears in the document. Okay. Uh, the document that was led by me was internal diversity of birds in the shoreline of an island in southern of Mexico, Gulf of Mexico, sorry. And well, it was a hard document. Uh, because it talks about the bird species, species about trees, and sometimes the translation must be accurate. Well, the translation must be accurate, and well, uh, we needed to check like the scientific names of the birds or and of the trees, and according to that, find the correct equivalence in Spanish. And well, what we did to make the process a little bit easier was to make like a bank of words that will be helpful. And after I translated my part, I passed that bank word to my partner, and then it was a little bit more easy for her to translate the rest of the document. And now my partner is going to explain how was her part about the document that was led by her.
Okay, my document was the influence of habitat fragmentation or on genetic diversity of a rare bird species that commonly faces environmental fluctuations. Okay, this document was a little bit tough because there are lots of words that I dismissed. Well, actually, I didn't know about it. Um, some of them were, as an example, kinds of birds. Another thing that was really rare for me is that they had lots of vocabulary in French and in Latin. So I couldn't translate the Latin or the French because I didn't know the language. I had another uh, kind of problem, which is respect the structure of the text, because sometimes when we translate, the original text is in a way that the figures or the tables are in a structure that if we put another word, it starts to uh, uh, go for another way. But yeah, that was a really uh, difficult time for me. Try to adapt the charts. Another thing that was really uh, difficult for me was looking for the context of that situation, because sometimes we got numbers or letters that means something, and we need to put it on context to get into a specific idea. So yeah, that was the most difficult part for me. Yeah. Mhm. So that's all for me. So in conclusion, it's really difficult. Yeah. What do you say?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's difficult, but if you have like the discipline and if you work well with your partner, you can get a good translation. So that's all for us. Thank you for watching.
Yeah. Thank you. Mm.